Good morning on this snowy winter morning. Greetings from New Jersey. My name is Shalja Mathur. I am a registered dietitian. I have worked at Rutgers University for over 22 years. Currently, I'm the assistant professor and family and community health sciences educator at the Rutgers Cooperative Extension of Somerset County in Bridgewater. Today, I am going to talk about two spices that have been very popular and trendy lately, and they are turmeric and ginger. I'm going to talk about them, why we need to incorporate them, and then I'm going to give you some ideas. I'm going to show you a pickle that I make, and hopefully I will be able to inspire you to use them. So both are roots of a native Asian plant, and they belong to the rhizome family. They have both been used in Ayurveda as well as Chinese medicine for thousands of years. So turmeric is best known for its use in South Asian cooking, and it is particularly used in curries where it gives the very vibrant yellow color to the dish. So what does it is that turmeric contains polyphenols that are called curcumin, and there's plenty of research that it has anti-inflammatory properties, and what that means is that it reduces inflammation. So it has been found to help people living with arthritis to kind of reduce their pain and as well as swelling. And recently there was a small study in Johns Hopkins, and they found that a combination of turmeric and chemo was very effective in reducing the tumor size. Now, it also has phytonutrients that have antioxidant properties. What that means is that it scavenges free radicals that can damage our cells. Now, today I want to focus on how you all can incorporate turmeric into your routine to get some of these positive health outcomes. And I'm going to talk about, I am not going to talk about turmeric supplements as they are not FDA regulated, and they do have risks with interactions with other drugs. And if you are using the supplements and you would like to use them, please consult your healthcare provider. So when we start talking about turmeric, there are things that I want you to remember regarding the bioavailability, which means the process by which your body is able to use turmeric. There are certain things to remember. So one of them is piperin. Piperin is a substance that's found in black pepper or peppers, and this piperin helps the absorbing power of turmeric, and so oftentimes we recommend that you use some piperin when you're trying to use turmeric. And another thing that really helps with the absorption is fat. So you try to use your turmeric with some piperin and a small amount of fat. So now let's talk about the structure of turmeric. In terms of the chemical structure, the molecule for turmeric is pretty large. So in order to break it, you often have to cook it. So a tea is a good way to boil turmeric, and then you will have it more bioavailable. And so while we talked about all these benefits, I want to give you some ideas how you can actually incorporate some of these, the spice called turmeric that has curcumin into your routine. Now, you can always add it to stews and chilies. Just remember that curcumin or turmeric has no taste. So if you use a teaspoon, it's not going to really make a very big difference, but if you use more than that, it has a bitter taste. Now, you can also create your own curry and use it. You can rub it on vegetables or meats. You can sprinkle it on top of your tacos. I make my morning cup of tea with a sprinkle of turmeric and black pepper, and I add 1% milk for the fat so that I kind of boost the availability of curcumin. You can also cook 1 tablespoon of fresh grated turmeric or 1 teaspoon of dried powder in 2 cups of water, and you can just drink it as a hot tea or a cold tea. And oftentimes I add lemon juice. You can add a splash of honey if you like it that way. And very important to start small, but usually half to 1 teaspoon every day will start showing you benefits in about 2 to 5 days. And now I'm going to change a little bit of gears and start talking about ginger. And I have a little show and tell here that I'm going to show you what I have and how I store it as well. Ginger is often used to treat stomach-related issues like nausea or diarrhea. It has also been found to help with motion sickness. It also contains polyphenols, and here they're called gingerols. Ginger is loaded with antioxidants. What that means is that it protects cell damage, whether it is from sun, whether it is from pollution, even aging, right? So just like turmeric, it also has anti-inflammatory as well as antioxidant properties. So it reduces oxidative stress, which is often underlying in many chronic diseases like diabetes and heart disease. Now you can buy both ginger and turmeric fresh as roots in your local supermarket, and I have them here to show you and see how similar they look. This is the ginger, fresh ginger you can find in any supermarket, and this is turmeric roots. This is fresh turmeric roots, and now you can also buy it as dried powder in your spice aisle. So I buy this. You can see the bottle, like this is just turmeric powder. And as I talked about my tea, I do use my black pepper and my turmeric together in my tea, so I keep it close together so I can sprinkle them both. Now, just be careful that the dried powder is more potent. So if your recipe calls for fresh ginger or fresh turmeric, I always use less. I always suggest that you buy it organic just to guarantee a reliable level of curcumin, which is actually the potent material that's going to help you. And when you buy it organic, it is non-GMO and it is free of pesticides. Now the fresh ginger and turmeric I store in the fridge in these kinds of bags that you can get on Amazon. And I also grate and keep them. You can use any kind of grater. I use like this when I'm using fresh. I sometimes freeze them into cubes and I have them ready in my freezer. For mornings where I'm too busy to do the entire thing, I will just take a cube and put it in my tea or put it in my curry, and I'm good to go. If you buy a big batch of turmeric or ginger, you can actually store it in a pot of soil and dig and use it as needed. It lasts much longer. And sometimes it starts to grow inside your home, and that's fine. In the summertime, I take it out and put it out. And now I'm going to share some ways I incorporate both of these spices. So I use 2 different kinds of mortar and pestles because I don't want my flavors to mix. As you would know that as a South Asian, we use what is called the spice box. And you can see all these different spices here, turmeric being one of them. And sometimes when you use these spices that have a lot of flavor, if you use the same mortar and pestle, then the flavors mix and you don't want that. Now this is my turmeric tea that I made. Look at the beautiful yellow color that you see. That's just turmeric, the fresh ginger root and the turmeric root that I cooked, and I have it strained. I also wanted to share this with you. This is equal parts of carrot, turmeric root, and ginger. That's being preserved in some lemon juice, and the spice that you see is mustard. And I serve it over eggs for breakfast. That's when I start consuming these superfood spices into my diet. This is kind of a dressing, and you can use it many different ways. And I hope that I have given you some ideas to use these spices today. And just be careful when you're using fresh turmeric. It does stain your hands yellow. So with that, I hope I've inspired you, and that I hope you're going to try these, and I will be back with more spices. Thank you.